He survived Hell's Kitchen, is chef and owner of 3 hot eateries, known for creative cuisine and tinted looks.
So I noticed you're still rocking your blue hair.
23 years strong, blue hair.
23 years you've had blue hair?
It's the secret to my success, I think.
Get out.
And now, Jason Santos is a cookbook author.
To be an author is pretty exciting. Really am very passionate about this restaurant. I want to expand this brand, and I thought it was the right time to get these recipes into people's hands.
Recipes straight off the menu at Buttermilk and Bourbon, Santos's New Orleans-inspired restaurant.
I think the greatest thing about this book is that it's very simple recipes. We're not splitting the atom in the kitchen. We just take things that are simple and we elevate them to be better than good. This is our buttermilk fried chicken. This is what we're known for. So I'm trusting you to not screw this chicken up.
All right, Jason, I want the quick, easy, and I can impress people.
As quick as it gets. So this dredge is 50-50 flour and masa flour. Masa flour is what they use to make tortillas. You want to really get that flour stuck to that chicken. Squeeze it. Feel it. So now we're ready to move to the fryer, 350 degrees. If you're cooking at home, heavy bottom cast iron pan works perfectly.
So what are your best recipes?
I think the 3 best recipes in the book are definitely the buttermilk biscuits with honey butter, pimento cheese, also the fried chicken, which is on the cover. And we do a boiled peanut hummus that's kind of funky, but it's so damn good. It took 2 years to write, and it's, super meticulous with measurements. And at home, I'd say, oh, just add some salt, but you can't put that in a cookbook. You have to measure everything. So we had to test the recipes. They're all geared towards the home cook. Now this is one of our signature sauces. White barbecue sauce, mayonnaise base, horseradish, whole grain mustard, Worcestershire.
More?
I think that's good. All right, let's take over here. We don't need any 3rd-degree burns.
Next up, New Orleans-style shrimp with creamy jalapeno grits.
A little bit of Trinity, a little bit of tasso ham. It's so delicious. This sauce is the best part. The cool thing about shrimp is they have a built-in thermometer. When they curl, you can tell that they're done. So even you at home can make this dish.
Thank you, Jason.
Hopefully. These are all the recipes 100%. You make this in the book, you've eaten what we have here at the restaurant.
Cheers.
The Bourbon Street vibe is not complete without a beverage. There's a chapter for that too, as well as salads, sweets, and sauces.
This is the first time, actually, in my entire life that I've ever made fried chicken.
I think I'm onto something.
You might have a future.
The trial of Lizzie Borden, according to the Providence Journal, would be one of the greatest murder trials in the world's history.
More than 125 years later, the trial of Lizzie Borden still fascinates. Who so brutally killed Andrew and Abby Borden in 1892? Daughter Lizzie, the sole suspect, was acquitted, but the case inspired countless books, movies, even a ballet. So what more is there to say?
There are a lot more primary sources available now. More recently, correspondence from Lizzie Borden in jail and also after the trial has come to light.
In The Trial of Lizzie Borden, Cara Robertson completes what she began as her senior thesis at Harvard in 1990.
I was particularly drawn to the Gilded Age because it's an age of such change and tumult. I thought, well, this is a fantastic story. It's got some of the fun of an unsolved mystery, because even if you don't think it's a whodunit, it's certainly a whydunit. One was able to get a nice picture of the period through the trial proceedings. And then I thought that was it.
It was not. Robertson, now a legal scholar in international criminal law, devoted 20 years to further research.
I decided there really ought to be a comprehensive book that stayed very close to the primary sources, stayed close to the facts, didn't indulge in a lot of speculation, and laid out the story from the very beginning through the trial and onto the curious cultural afterlife of the case.
That afterlife continues today. The Borden House in Fall River is now a B&B, where Robertson herself was a guest.
They lean very heavily into the paranormal side of things, but I can say I heard absolutely nothing. Nothing went bump in the night, so I don't know whether I should be disappointed or relieved.
Could today's forensic technology have altered the outcome? Maybe.
I think we still have trouble with the idea that someone who seemed pretty ordinary leading up to the murders and then lived a completely ordinary life after the murders could have acted with such brutality towards her father and stepmother.
The trial of Lizzie Borden was a media spectacle.
Her arrest turned a local homicide case into international front-page news.
Robertson wants readers to follow the case chronologically and make up their own minds.
I fall back on the notion that it's hard to imagine that anyone else could have done it. So I think I'm comfortable with the idea that, we'll just never know.
Cara Robertson says one untapped source could solve the mystery. The files of former Massachusetts Governor George Robinson, one of Lizzie's defenders, are still locked inside his old Springfield law firm. How about that? The firm today says it owes confidentiality to their founder's client. Next, a story of love and loss.